Look, before we talk about Batman v Superman news, I guess we should talk about bloody that thing.
The theory. I think this was on moviepilot.com. That's where the theory was first posited.
Yeah. Good on this guy for writing it out.
Yeah, it's quite impressive, yeah. Look, the theory is that the Christopher Nolan Batman universe and the Zack Snyder Man of Steel universe are the same universe.
Yes.
And therefore the Christian Bale Batman still exists in this universe.
Yes.
And that is the Batman we are eventually going to get in this movie.
Yep.
But in the trailer we see Ben Affleck.
Yeah.
We assume that he is Bruce Wayne Batman.
Yes.
But the theory is that he is in fact Slade Wilson Deathstroke.
Because of the grey hair.
Because of the grey hair.
Yes.
And because one of the ideas is that in the trailer he sees, the Wayne Tech building crashing to the ground, and he runs into, like, everybody else is running away from the debris. He runs into the debris to rescue a little girl, and the theory is that because he's a metahuman, he can survive running in where everybody else would die, so it must be Deathstroke.
Or Bruce Wayne. Because he's pretty good at that too.
Yeah, he's pretty good. That's the... there's a lot to this theory, ultimately.
Yeah.
That Jeremy Irons is not Alfred, he's Wintergreen, who is Deathstroke's butler, essentially.
Yep.
Even though they were like army buddies, one became the other's butler.
Sure, that's how it works.
I don't care for that.
That's how it's going to end up in our life, depending on
one will become sentenced to the other one's butler. Just like that episode of Seinfeld.
Exactly.
Yeah. But look, I don't buy it.
No.
I love a good insane theory. Please email us all your insane fan theories.
No.
But I don't buy it not because I don't love the idea of a huge mythology with this, additional characters, whatever. I don't buy it because they're trying to re-establish Batman.
Yeah.
They want to build some additional Batman, they want a whole bunch more Batman movies to come out of this.
Sure. They want more Batmaning.
Yeah, they want more Batmaning. It's too complicated.
More Batmaning for your buck.
Thank you. And your more casual viewer is not going to enjoy this idea of like, hey, you came here to watch a Batman movie.
Yes.
Well, the first half of this is a character called Deathstroke you've never heard of.
Yes.
He's got a butler you've never heard of also.
They used to be friends.
Yep. He's using all of Batman's equipment for some reason.
He's not a villain. Anymore? Is he masquerading as Bruce Wayne?
Apparently he's masquerading as Bruce Wayne.
Running the company?
In this theory, he's going to be called Bruce Wayne.
Yeah.
Or he's going to... Actually, I think the theory says that he's not going to be called Bruce Wayne, but he's going to be referred to as Batman. Like, we never hear his name said.
Okay.
But then Christian Bale Batman shows up again, and then then he's suddenly Slade Wilson. Like, we know he's Slade Wilson.
Gotcha.
It doesn't work.
Also, wasn't it that John Blake, who took over the Batman mantle at the end of Dark Knight Rises,
is the Joker now.
Is now the Joker, yeah. Because he wouldn't have been very good at being Batman.
And because...
Which I believe.
Yep. And because the first two letters of his first name are J-O.
Yes.
And the last two letters of his surname are K-E, which spells joke, so he's the Joker.
I get it now.
Yeah.
Oh, they also...
But that's weird because the Joker already exists in this universe.
Yes.
So it'd be weird that his parents specifically named him in this weird puzzly manner so that he would be Joke. You know what I mean? Weird coincidence.
Not Joker.
Yeah, Joke.
Joke.
You'd think they'd have him change his name by default to John Blaker.
You would think that, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Well, not only that, I mean, part of the theory was that Christian Bale was approached and offered $50 million to return, which is apparently true. And I think...
Apparently a lot of money.
Apparently.
Yeah.
Rumour has it. But he obviously turned it down.
Yeah.
Because he was like, I'm done with this shit. I can't.
Right.
Never again. He never say that.
And you've got a limited time, I think. Less these days, but I feel a lot of a lot of actors have a limited time to re-establish themselves as something else.
Yes.
Otherwise, they are typecast as that character
That's
forever.
right.
Like, I mean, it happened with Christopher Reeve and Adam West and those guys. Less now, but I think it's a case of you have to go out and do something else. In contrast to that, otherwise, you are Batman forever.
No. I think, though, if Christian Bale had to come back on board...
Yep.
Then, this would be the same universe.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess they're just loosely tied. Because Man of Steel on its own could fit in the Dark Knight universe.
Yeah, totally, yeah.
That being said, that Batman could not beat Superman.
Absolutely not.
Yeah.
That's over in less than a punch.
Less than a punch.
That's over in... like the air shockwave that Superman produces while starting the punch. Like, that hits Batman before the punch does, and he dies.
His face just tears off.
And then Superman just stops midair and goes, oh, well, this is over, and then he flies away.
Red hot